Today we're looking at how to do push-ups with correct form to get the most out of the exercise and reduce the chance of injury. The most important place to start with push-ups is with the setup, because ultimately this will govern whether we do a nice push-up or whether we do one with incorrect form. To start with, we want to make sure that our body position is straight from our shoulders all the way down to our feet. A common mistake is to have your hips too high. With the hips too high, we cut out the work that the chest does and put excessive strain on the shoulders. Another mistake is to have the hips too low. This really reduces the range of motion of our push-ups and makes the exercise far less effective than it could be. The next part of the setup to look at is our hand width. Now, there's plenty of push-ups that are done with close or wide grips, but the most common form of push-up is to have our hands just wider than our shoulders. This ensures that we work our chest, shoulders, and triceps fairly equally without putting excessive strain on one or another. The last part of our setup is our hip position. We want to really engage our core when we're doing our push-ups. And to do this, we need to tuck our tailbone under so that our lower back is either flat or even slightly rounded. You know when you're not engaging your core enough by having an excessive curve in your lower back. Now that we have our setup all sorted, it's time to start our push-ups. Now from here, we want to lower our chest and hips at the same rate so that when we get to the ground, both our chest and hips are an equal distance away from the ground. At the bottom of our push-up, we should feel like our shoulder blades have squished together. This allows the chest to stretch and contract as much as possible to get the most out of that muscle group. If you don't feel like they're squished together, try and actively pull your shoulder blades together at the bottom of your push-up. At the bottom of your push-up, you should also feel like your elbows aren't beside your ribs or straight out to the side. They're somewhere in between, about 45 degrees away from your body. Again, this allows us to share the workload between the chest, shoulders, and triceps fairly equally. Now, let's look at two really common mistakes that I see with push-ups. One is having the hand position too far out in front. Normally, you want to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders, but it's often that I see somebody with their hands more in line with their face. This is a fairly unsafe position for the shoulders, and although it may not cause any pain at first, if you were to do this over time, it could lead to a chronic injury to the shoulders. The second mistake I often see is people leading with their face rather than leading with their chest. Although this may feel like you're getting close to the ground, it's really cutting out a lot of the range of movement to make the exercise far less effective. If you would like to test to see whether you're getting deep enough with your push-ups, I would put something the size of a tennis ball on the ground and try to touch it with your sternum. These tips should get you a whole lot closer to doing some perfect push-ups. However, as an extra tip, try filming yourself one day. I know personally, seeing myself do an exercise from another perspective can really help me see some issues that I may not have felt at the time. I hope this has helped you out with your push-ups. If you'd like some more tips and tricks on other exercises, check out some of my other videos here on YouTube.